We're twinning.
Yay!
We're twinning. We're twinning. Not really. You don't have. You've got Christian Dior on. I've got Chanel on. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. So amazing, amazing motivational Monday today. Something that we always, always, always discuss is change. People don't like change. She doesn't like change.
I think it depends on what kind of change it is, though.
So, 10 years ago, I asked her to move to Texas and didn't really want to, but scared to death.
Well, so I lived in Gillette, Wyoming like my whole life, so never really traveling much. I was like, oh, there's really life outside of Gillette, Wyoming. And my mom's like, yes, it's beautiful. And I was like, okay. And then I remember one day, I was like, okay, like, let's try this. And trying to compare how it was 10 years ago to now it's not even comparable, honestly. So 10 years ago, I would have been 23 going on 24. I had little babies, three and a half years old.
Mm-hmm.
I came down here with a boyfriend, which was kind of like a security blanket, because I'm like, oh, I'm going into this big world. I don't know anybody. I don't know where I'm going. And I remember for the first year of living here, I would never drive past my house on the main road because I was so terrified of getting lost, or I don't know, it was a fear. But now it's different. I'm older, the kids are older. I kind of have familiar
Right.
things.
So, you know, we always refer back to that book that I love to refer you guys to, like Who Moved My Cheese? Because it's all about change and how you should embrace change. And sometimes change brings amazing new things, new opportunities, new money, new friends, new whatever, you know. And I think what's weird is I've never been one of those people that is scared of change. And I don't know why. Like, I'm one of those people that I can just up and move on to the other side of the United States and start over and be okay and not give a damn, not know a person, and just be like, okay, let's see, new adventure, let's go. You know, I'm like, so I don't know. I'm like, I've always been that way. I'm very open to change, because to me, change always brings, in my whole life, change has always brought growth, new horizons, new beginnings, new everything. And so to me, it's kind of like, I always tell you guys on Motivational Mondays, you know, Monday is my favorite day of the week, because to me, Mondays are like a whole new week, a whole new beginning, like it's a whole new fresh start. Like we just got done with last week and it's over with, can't do anything about it, it is what it is. But this week, it's Monday, I'm waking up, it's a whole new week. Ooh, what can we do this week, you know? And so it's kind of like the same thing was with whenever I would move, or whenever I would start something new or whatever, I'd be like, what the hell? New beginnings, getting start over fresh again. You know, it's kind of like being
And there
born.
is something about like starting fresh, you know, like there's so many people in the world, even like friends of mine, they're like, oh my gosh, like you're so lucky, you're so blessed, you can, you know, up and just leave your life that you had here, go somewhere else, start over. And, you know, 10 years ago, the younger Tashina would have been like, huh, what? Like, you call that a blessing? Like, you know, because I was still scared. It was so new to me. And now it's like, after, you know, all these years, and now looking at it, like, it truly is a blessing, you know, and it's not very many people can do it.
Right.
So it's just, I take it for what it is. And obviously God wanted me here in Texas with my mother again, and, you know, to help my children and give them opportunity, and me opportunity as well. So.
Right. So, like I've always said, guys, change is scary because it's the fear of the unknown. And that's what we're afraid of, is the fear of the unknown. Well, what if? Well, what if? Well, what if? And so you've got to just put those what ifs past and go. It's kind of like when you break up with someone.
But you're always going to have the what ifs.
Well, you're
though.
always
Like,
going to have the what ifs. But instead of looking at the negative what ifs, you should look at the positive what ifs. What if I land a great new job? What if I make more money than I've ever made in my entire life? What if I get a new boyfriend? What if, instead of always going, oh my God, what if I don't know anybody? What if I get a job and I don't like it? Instead of focusing on the negatives, you should kind of try to focus on the what ifs of the amazing things that could happen. But like I said, that's what holds us back, and that's what puts the fear in us, is the fear of the unknown. It's because we're going into unknown territory, and that scares people because they're like, well, I've never been there before. What's it like? What if I don't like it? Move again. It's kind of like when Tashina first moved here 10 years ago. I said, if you don't like it, you can move back.
No, we made an agreement.
Well, we did make an agreement because I put a lot of money into moving you down here, and I said that you need to at least
give it a year.
And I think I would say that to anybody. I would tell anybody, if you're going to do something and you're going to move somewhere, you should at least try to give it a year, because it's kind of like, I'll never forget, after I sold my health clubs and everything, and I moved to Jackson Hole, Wyoming, and I had my own personal training business, and I was on private jets with all different clients, and I was managing Teton Sports Club and Spa. I was on the phone one time with my mother, and I was kind of crying, and she's like, what is your problem? And I said, I'm living in this new town, and nobody even knows me. I'm so lonely.
See, but I never felt that way. I kind of liked it because, like, I could go into a grocery store or go just to a store, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, yes, in a way, like, you almost feel like, oh my God, nobody knows me. But at the same time, it's nice because it's like, nobody knows me.
But I was facing a different kind of I don't know me. Because you have to remember where I was coming from, everyone knew me. I was very famous. I was very well known. I owned Body by Design health clubs. I did all my own radio commercials, all my own TV commercials. I held all the bodybuilding shows. I held all the powerlifting meets. So everybody knew who I was. I was somewhat famous in my town and everything.
Right.
So
True.
I was moving from somewhere where I was famous to somewhere where no one knew who the hell I was. And so it was almost like I had lost my identity. Because I sat there and I was like, nobody even knows who I am. And my mother made a very big remark. She said, what? You mean they didn't put some announcement in the newspaper and people aren't at your door just hammering going, Teresa, we want to meet you, Teresa. And I thought to myself, you're right. Like, why would I expect people to just be at my door hammering it down, trying to get to me and meet me? She said, you need to get your ass out of your condo and go to a bar or go wherever people go and meet people. You don't have to go out and drink. Just go meet people. How are they going to know you're there unless you go? And I was like, you're right. But that will always stick with me forever, because it was like I'd lost my identity. I suddenly went from being very famous to nobody knowing who the hell I was. And I was like, where'd Teresa go? So, anyways, I can relate to that part. But I'm just saying, otherwise, and from that moment on, I mean, like, I've always embraced change, but I remember that one very vividly. And so, whether it was moving to California or moving to Texas or wherever,
everywhere.
I'm just like, I just open it with, I just open it, my arms, and go, hey, new adventure, let's go. Yeah. And I know a lot of people are not that gutsy and willing, but like I said, it always goes back to that book, Who Moved My Cheese? And when you read that book, you start to understand how change is needed in our lives for us to grow. And I'm all about growth. You know, somebody said to me one day, oh my God, you're nothing like you were when you were like 20. And I said, thank God. Why would I still want to be like I was at 20? I hope to God I have grown and changed and for the better.
Right.
Because I'm all about learning and growing and being a better version of me with every year that passes. I don't want to be that person I was at 20, because I was so naive and sheltered from the real world. I didn't even know half of what I know now. I mean, like, it was pretty sad. I was very sheltered. Very
I remember
naive.
one of like my biggest fears was always not knowing the future.
Well, none of us know
like,
the future.
What's going to happen tomorrow? What's going to happen a week from now? What's going to happen a month from now? Like, and I always used to just get so wrapped up in my own head about that it drove me crazy. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
So now, after years and getting older and raising kids, I really try not even focus on the future anymore. Like, yes, have a future plan per se in your head, but I look at it as you just live every day, day by day, just trying to be a better person than you were yesterday.
Right.
And it took me a while to be able to kind of get that in my head, to not think about the future. And I'm telling you, it's helped me tremendously.
Yeah.
So I'm not stressing, I don't have anxiety. You know, I have anxiety over some things, but
We just thought it would be cool to, you know, since she had been here 10 years ago, she left 4 years ago, now she's back. We just thought we would actually talk today, Motivational Monday, about change and how she's had to deal with it, and her feelings on it, my feelings on it, how I've dealt with it in the past, and so on and so forth.
well, and this time it was, like I said, when I made the decision to move here, it was just random. Completely random. And, you know, I miss my dad. I will always miss my dad, just like when I lived in Wyoming, I missed my mother. But it's different this go around. It's not chaos. It's not scary. It's not like, I'm not homesick. Like, I feel in my heart that this is where I'm supposed to be, you know, to help my children, to help my mother. And so I'm along for the ride at this point.
You know, the other night we did a YouTube Live, and we were outside with the fireplace.
Yeah, but
Now today we're in the master suite with the fireplace.
it's so cozy and warm.
Feel that heat?
I do. It feels good.
Ugh, it's already hot.
Really?
Yeah.
See, you're always hot and I'm always cold. And there is something else that's different about me and my mother. She doesn't get attached to things. But I do. Like, for instance, my truck. Like, that's my baby. No, like, it's my baby. I don't want to get rid of it. Like, when we sold our home in Wyoming, like, it was kind of bittersweet. I didn't want to get rid of it.
I mean, I get attached to my pets.
Well, okay, I think everybody does.
No,
So you cannot.
but I mean like a house or a car or no.
See, and I baby my truck. Like,
I know, but I'm just saying, I don't. To me, they're just material things that can be replaced, and
okay, if you got some money lying around or this or that, you know, like, yeah, replace it. But little Tashina over here, no. My dad has always taught me to take pride in what you have and take care of it.
well,
and I do.
Yeah, that's no matter what. So.
Well, not all people are like
That's
that.
true. That's true. I've always taken care of my things too. So anyways, guys, we hope you enjoyed this part of Motivational Monday. I hope you got something out of it. That's our goal every Monday, is to try to leave you with a little bit of wisdom and inspiration, and just talk about life. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we haven't done any ranch updates in a little bit. So
It's been like a week.
yeah, so we need to get out there today and show you some ranch updates. It's these glasses. I can't see right. We just thought we'd be twinning today with the glasses. But anyways, let's get on with these ranch updates, and we will be telling you at the end of the video what the stipulations are for you to enter into the lottery for the 5 peeps that will get chosen to be able to attend the Romer party on December 2nd. So stay tuned. Okay, guys, the serums are here. They're out. You want to get you some. They are amazing. Also, if you are into doing some early Christmas shopping, the serums are perfect Christmas presents, as well as the skincare line. So, I mean, like, you can get the skincare bundle for $69. I mean, like, that's a hell of a thing. Like, $69 for somebody for a Christmas present. Yeah. That's a hell of a Christmas present, guys. So get over to my website, teresaromer.com, get you some skincare or skincare bundles, some serums, something for Christmas, because now is the time to shop for Christmas. So don't hesitate, get over there right now and get you some. Trying to leave and I'm like, get back here, you're not done. Anyways, guys, we have started to create the front of the barn, the front of the house. So we did this during the summer, so now we just did the matching side over here. They have started to get the irrigation in, so that'll happen this week. So also we're creating the windows on each side of the front door. So you'll see they started to frame it in. So that window on each side will be 16 inches by 6 foot. So we're creating that. Lots happening. So let's go inside and see what's all going on. So they've got to add more wood to make this smaller, 6 foot tall. That's going to be nice to have glass there. You can clearly see they are sheetrocking, sheetrocking, sheetrocking. So you can clearly see that the kitchen is starting to take place. So everything's getting sheetrocked in. So we're literally going to have pantry all over there. It's an L-shaped pantry. There's going to be a cupboard here, countertop with dishwasher, sink. We have plywood on because this weekend it rained, so we wanted to make sure we didn't let any rain in here on the sheetrock. The window is coming from my house, but we can't take that window out until my new window arrives. But anyways, sink, bottom cabinets, floating shelves, range, microwave cabinetry, full-length cabinetry, floor to ceiling, big Sub-Zero, and of course the big huge island, which will be right here in the middle of the kitchen. So it's all starting to take place. We're trying to get them to get finished sheetrocking because this weekend we are going to be sanding and staining the concrete floor into a really pretty gray. So we are really trying to get done sheetrocking. But you can also see they've already started mudding also. We have certain walls that will stay sheetrocked and painted, and we have certain walls that will end up with the white slapboard that looks kind of like barnwood or whatever. So they've changed out these doors. So these are the good doors. You can clearly see they framed in for the big window in the bedroom. We've got the bedroom sheetrocks. They put plywood up because once again it rained over the weekend. We didn't want rain to get in here and ruin all of our sheetrock and everything. But we are literally sheetrocking, sheetrocking, sheetrocking. So this has all been sheetrocked. They still have to sheetrock there. We picked up all the stuff for the shower, all the tile and everything over the weekend. Siesta time, I guess. Woke him up? I don't know. Remember, these two doors came out of my house. So I told you guys we were going to reuse them somewhere. Well, of course, out here is where she wants them. So we are reusing all of those really cool doors. So that is kind of the update out here. It will probably...
Did you show them the sink in the bathroom?
The sink in the bathroom?
Yeah. It's one of my favorites.
I don't know if you guys have ever seen this bathroom.
It's tonight.
So we still have to take the tile out of here. But this tile is going to go bye-bye. But how cool is that?
In that mirror.
But we're going to take all of this stone out. This gets jackhammered out of here because this is going to be stained concrete too. So the whole barn will be stained concrete, but this bathroom is already here. So, yeah, so hopefully by the end of this week, everything will be sheetrocked. Everybody will be out of here, and Saturday and Sunday they're going to sand all of this concrete, stain all of this concrete. So next Monday, they will cover this entire floor in this whole entire barn area with paper and plastic to keep it nice looking. So as they continue to sand, sheetrock, paint, do everything, put cabinets in, the floor is protected. Hopefully. So let's see what else we can find. So over here, we're kind of doing something similar to what we did upstairs, where we did that entertainment center. We are taking and building the entertainment center here, putting puck lights in, but this will be mirror, 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 mirror. So it's just gonna be really pretty, really pretty. And then we've taken the valances on up to the ceiling, so they've got to finish working on those, get those painted, which is gonna be stunning. Just wait and see. It's kind of hard to envision it right now because it's ugly, but it will be pretty. Just trust me on this one, trust me. But this is gonna turn out really, really, really pretty. It's gonna really make this room pow. It's gonna look amazing. So let's run upstairs and see if they're done with the bar now. Just when you think everything is going smoothly, something goes wrong. So, it's a brand new ice maker. This should not be doing this. So, plumber is coming tomorrow. So guys, I hope you are enjoying today's video. What was the message today, Tashina?
Change, all about change.
And it's good. Change is good. Change is good. Look, I left the old closet. Now what?
In the new closet.
New closet. Was it good? Was the change good? Yes. See how she said, like, she gets attached to things?
I do.
A lot of people would be like, how could you have ever left that other closet? Like,
but I remember I asked you that.
And I was like, I'm going to do another new closet. It's going to be exciting. Like, why should I feel bad that I'm leaving that closet? Guess what? That closet has memories. That closet, I made a crap load of memories in that closet. And I have all those memories up here. I have them in videos. I have them in pictures. But guess what? You got to move on. Something new, something exciting. So that's why I said, instead of always looking at the negative, oh my God, you're leaving the closet. Oh, you got to look at the positive side of things. Change is good. I'm going to do a new closet. It's going to be exciting. The new closet's going to be better than the old closet. And you guys, y'all haters, you can say what you want. Oh, this closet isn't near what the other one was. You have not even really seen this closet revealed.
I can see why they can would say that, but from being in like that old closet to this one, you can't even compare the two, honestly. And two, I like this one because it's just all one layout. You don't have the 3 levels, and but even though it was,
and you get to go outside, and it's just freaking amazing. Like that one was unique in the way it was designed, because when you turned to that corner, it was like a big storefront,
and it did look
and a floating staircase, and just all that kind of stuff. But this one is just as good, if not better, because it's just one level, and it's very boutique-y, and
you get to kind of see everything all at once.
Anyways. The message today is change is good. We're always going through change. It's relationship change,
even just change with your children,
work change. It just doesn't matter, guys. Change is always good. You have to look at the positive side of change, not the negative.
Boyfriend change.
Boyfriend change.
Carolina had to put that 2 cents worth in. Yeah. So instead of looking like, oh, woe's me, I lost my boyfriend, you could be like, woohoo, lost my boyfriend. Don't go get me a new one.
Oh my God.
Gonna go get me a new one. Yes. So, anyways, guys, we also want to talk to you about the criteria for entering the lottery for the chance to win the 5 coveted spots to be able to come to the Romer party. So, number 1 criteria is what, Tashina?
Number 1 is you have to be of the age of 18 or older.
To enter. Yes. Number 2.
Provide your own transportation.
Very good. Number 3.
You're
You have to follow me on Instagram.
Yes. That was it.
So if you're watching this video, we already know that you watch me here. You just have to make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell. So once again, the only way you get to enter is provide your own transportation to get here and home, be 18 or older, follow me on Instagram, and you have to be a Hey Peeps member. That's part of the reason I want you to be a Hey Peeps member, is because a lot of these giveaways and a lot of these chances to win things are only available to Hey Peeps member. So we will, when you send in your chance to win, we will be checking to see if you make all the check marks. And now you're gonna go, well, how do we enter?
Interesting.
On Wednesday's video, which is gonna be Wacky Wednesday's video, we are going to provide you the way to enter into this lottery. So right now, it's only Monday, just remember, make sure you wrote those down. You gotta be 18, you gotta provide your own transportation. Remember, you're not just coming to a fashion show, you're not just winning a VIP ticket, you're winning an experience. It will be an experience like none other that you've ever experienced in your life. So, 18 or older, provide your own transportation, follow me on Instagram, and be a Hey Peeps member. It's that easy. So, with that said, we're done. We're done. We're headed into Wednesday. Bye.